So let us start our weekly market outlook, and we'll be discussing the same pairs that we have been following: gold, Euro USD, Euro JPY, pound CAD, and USDZAR. So let us start with Euro USD. We start our analysis on the monthly time frame, and here we look at areas of support and resistance that are close to the current market price. So the current market price is at this level, so we are looking at areas where there is a support level or there is a resistance level. So those are the closest, and Euro USD started its uptrend on this order block, and we had a very good bullish market structure. It did break these highs, it did break the 200 EMA, and here we had a retracement coming back to that 200 EMA and that support area. And you can see we see a continuation. But when you look at the weekly, how the candle was closed, we have a week to fill here, and for the market to actually reverse. So when you go down to the daily time frame, this is the peak on the daily, and price has moved the first level. This is a retracement. So let us look on liquidity zones. So when you go to the hour 4, we have like a fair value gap here. We also have, so we have a fair value gap around this point, where we also have a zone here. We have the half point. So this is a good area where Euro USD would go before reversing. So we find that liquidity zone, and on the weekly time frame, we saw that we need to fill this week. So a retracement before we continue going down. So this here is a retracement. So on Monday, you can expect for the market to have a false move. Hello.
You could have made this one.
Okay, so we can anticipate for a peak reset to be formed and the market to continue going down on Euro USD. So you can anticipate for that. Now let us continue with EURJPY. We start our analysis on the monthly time frame. So we look at areas of support and resistance that are close to the current market price. So right at this moment, we are at an area of resistance, and we started our move at this area of support. Started our move here. We had a bullish market structure. We are at an anticipated area of reversal. And this is how this month candle has opened so far. So this is the weekly structure. And let us look on the daily. So this is a downtrend. So for now, we can see that we can have a downtrend there as a retracement, because I still see that price would break this high here and continue going up. So as a retracement to come to these liquidity zones, so we are looking to sell to those areas. So looking to sell. Okay, so here we had a long time of consolidation, and price came and break these highs, eh? So this was a liquidity raid, and immediately we had this downtrend, eh? And right now, price is at this level. On the daily time frame, you can see we had this movement, and this was a retracement coming back to the 13 EMA, and we are continuing going down, eh? I still see that EURJPY will continue going down, eh? That is what I still see. And this here is our peak reset area, because we have the 200 EMA at that level. And price did not reach exactly on this large quarter point. So this, we had a large quarter point here, and price remained at this undershoot area. It formed that reset. We had that move, so we can expect for the market to have a retracement, then continue going down. So unless we have fundamentals that will trigger, otherwise, I still see EURJPY will sell. Now let us go to GBPCAD. So we start with the monthly. Look at the market structure. So we had a very strong bullish market structure here on GBPCAD. And as the market was falling here, we anticipated as this is a retracement, and we are still looking for a bullish market structure. So the market has not formed a support level yet to support our anticipation. So for now, we are still looking to sell to this point, eh? Still looking to sell to this point, and at this level, it's a level where the market might form a support. And we continue with our bullish trend, because our anticipation is that this here is a retracement. So this is a retracement, but we'll still have a bullish move going up. So on the daily, we're having 3 levels going down. So 1, 2, 3. Price is around the 200 EMA, but it is not showing indication of reversal yet. Let us measure the ADR from this point. So the other one.
Are you okay? Yeah. Tired. So tired.
Okay, our ADR is 96 pips. So that's the second level and the third. So we have completed almost. So if we are still looking for the market to go down, we should anticipate for the market to come to this area of reset and then form a reset there. That is what we should look for on pound CAD. That is what we should look for on pound CAD. Anyone having any question up to there? To this point?
Yeah. I wanted to ask about the wicks. I see that when you do the analysis, there are some wicks. When you see them, you say that they will be filled before the market moves the other direction. While other wicks, I don't see if you talk about their significance. So can you tell us which wicks are being filled and which ones are usually not filled?
Okay. That is a lesson on candlesticks. So we had situation on was it Euro USD? Yes, it was Euro USD. It was Euro USD. So there's a theory of weak filling, and people use it to trade this market. So when they see a body like this with a long wick, this body simply they look at how sellers have reacted here. So we had, if you look at the demand and supply, we had sellers, and sellers did push price to this level, and then buyers came in. But then in the end, sellers won. So we still have sellers who have more power to fill up this week. So if buyers would make the market retrace, a bit, but then we should have a continuation. That is how I look at them. So sometimes you find a week like this. So you simply see here buyers won, because sellers pushed price to this area, and then buyers came in, and eventually the market would have that reversal. Okay. Anyone with any question? Any other question? Should we continue with USDZAR now? So monthly time frame, USDZAR was around this order block here. This order block, and it did bounce here. But then, if you look at this area here, this is a very strong resistance area. You can see here, we had that week. This was a liquidity rage. So if you look at how price has been moving, like one, we had this move. The second, we have in this move. And you can see how the market has now this month candle has opened like that. But then let us look on the weekly. On the weekly, let me remove this box. So this order block was, we had a return to order block here. So price is now at that level. It's now at the 200 EMA. And this here is an indication of a peak on the daily. The daily, we might be having a very good peak, yes. So we're having a very good peak on the daily. So I think the order block will hold on this, because lower time frame is suggesting otherwise. So on the daily, we're having a very good peak, a very good W. Price has moved. This is simply retracement. We should have a peak reset and then a continuation up. And also here we still have market movements to go up. So the other one, we should be looking at area where the market to form a peak reset. So area like this level here. So right now we are having a breakout block to return to before we continue going down. So we should take a sell when price reaches that level and gives us a pattern. So this is a breakout block right here. And here is our area where we should be expecting for a peak reset. That is on USDZAR. Let us finish real quick on gold. So gold, you can see the monthly time frame was still having a very strong bullish market structure, although we see wicks around this level. Since it's a safe haven asset, we should always anticipate for it to form support and continue going up. So on the weekly, you can see it has bounced around that EMA. And on the daily, we're having this area of resistance. Price has not broken that area. And we're having that support level. So price has been going to this level, coming back to this level. So this is a trending market. And right now, you can see the market has now turned to bullish. So they are having a very good peak. Very good peak formation low here. So we should be looking for buys to find that level here. So to find this resistance level. So if it breaks that resistance level, then we are good to continue buying. But as for now, we should always only look for buys to find that level. Anyone having any other view on gold?
I concur. I have no other views on my side.
Okay. So I think we should end at this moment. So thank you for listening and have a great trading week ahead of you.
Thank you, and you too.
Thank you.